Thank you. Would call Amber Holder.
Witness sworn.
State your name for the record and spell it, please.
Amber Holder, AMBR.
Amber, how old are you?
I'll be 31 in November. I'm bad with dates.
Dates aren't your strong suit.
No, sir.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a manager at public storage.
And how long have you been doing that?
Almost 2 years now.
Was there ever a time that you were married to Brad Holder?
Yes, sir.
Knowing that you're bad with years, can you kind of give us a sense of?
Around 2018.
Okay. You were actually married, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Did you have any children together?
No.
And how was the divorce? Was it acrimonious? Were you angry at everybody? Do you have a grudge against him now, or is it pleasant?
It was pleasant.
After the divorce, would you go talk to him from time to time?
Yes.
Okay. Were there ever any occasions after you were separated where, Brad Holder talked about the Delphi case?
After we were divorced? No.
Okay. What about before you were divorced?
Yes.
Were you separated or still together?
We were still together.
Okay. Tell me what did Brad Holder tell you about the Delphi case, if anything?
At the beginning of the marriage or in the middle?
Let's start at the beginning.
When we first got together, he said that he didn't know anything about the Delphi case, he'd never met AW. In the middle, he said that, when he was drinking, that he had a fight with Patrick next to a river and there.
Okay. What was ever going on near the water you said, what was going on there that caused the fight in question?
Brad said that they were next to the water and there was blood on a rock near it and that Patrick wanted to up sacrificing animals to humans.
Okay. Did Brad Holder ever cut his own hand as part of a ritual?
Yes.
Tell the judge about that.
He was praying to the gods using incense in a metal bowl with flames and he sliced his own hand to use his own blood as like a type of sacrifice.
And where would the blood go?
Into the pan that had the incense with fire.
Did he ever cut your hand in some way?
Yes.
Was there any difference in how that happened or where the blood?
No.
Went? Did Brad ever tell? You said that early in the marriage he said he never met AW.
He said he never met AW and he didn't know anything about the Delphi case.
Okay. Did that change later on? Did he say that he knew something about it or knew who might have killed those girls?
He said that, I brought it up because his son Logan, his middle son, kept having issues, and I sat down and talked to him and he said that he missed AW.
Did he say Patrick did that alone or with other people?
He said others and that I need to keep my mouth shut.
And did he say why you needed to keep your mouth shut?
If I talk, that they would kill me.
Do you know if Brad Holder owned knives?
Yes.
Do you know how many knives approximately?
No.
Was it lots of knives or just a few knives?
He had some at the house that we were staying in and then he had some at his parents' house, but I don't know if he had any anywhere else.
And did he make his own knives or did he buy the knives, do you know?
I'm not sure.
Oh. And can you describe what at least one of the knives looked like?
The knife that he used to cut his hand to praise the gods and to cut my hand was a curvy blade with a wooden handle and it was rusty.
Okay. What about runes? Did Brad Holder have runes? Did he?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me about that.
They're usually made out of animal bones, usually like an antler or something, but we cut it into like small circles and then you usually grab like a wood burner and put your runes on it, but yes, he did have some of his own.
And you, what is your religion?
I follow the old Nordic gods.
Okay. And what was Brad Holder's religion?
When we first met, he followed the old Nordic gods. Found out he was supposed to be a sixth-generation Christian preacher, and he decided to pick up my religion, but he was very confusing on that.
Okay. Did you and Brad ever pray to Odin or other gods?
We prayed to our gods, well, my gods. Odin is the main god, but there is no such thing as Odinist.
Okay. Yeah, thank you for saying that, but why you don't think, if I were to use the phrase Odinist, you don't think that that's a real thing?
No.
Why?
You can pray to one god out of all the gods, but there isn't actually an Odinist.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Odin is very protective over children, so there would be no one in my religion to sacrifice children. We protect women, children, and the only time we hurt an animal is to use every part of that animal.
And again, what is your religion?
I follow the old Nordic gods.
Old Nordic gods. Did Brad Holder ever tell you that Pat Westfall and his?
Yes.
When did that conversation occur?
That conversation occurred during the marriage. He said that AW's mom was sleeping with a black man.
Did Brad ever warn you about Patrick Westfall? I know we talked about that, but
Yes.
Why did he say you should be concerned?
After we got divorced and I spoke to the 2 police officers at my house, they asked if I could go back and get more information. I went back and said that my best friend/sister was talking about dating Patrick, and he told me to stay, told us both to stay away from Patrick, because he's very dangerous.
Did he mention anything about a fire and Patrick Westfall?
No, sir.
Nothing you remember?
Not that I remember.
Okay. Did you ever see any images on Brad's phone of kind of girls on like a forest floor?
Yes, sir.
Tell the judge about that.
I seen that Brad had multiple Facebooks and I asked him about it and he said that he kept forgetting the passwords and that he kept making new ones. And I asked him about a picture I saw with 2 women in the woods, and he said those are his friends posing as dead bodies.
Okay. Why did he say there were 2 women posing as dead bodies in the woods? What was the purpose?
He said that they were reenacting like a sacrifice, but his friends were playing and they weren't actually dead.
And how many of those photos did you see?
2.
Did Brad Holder ever tell you whether or not he and Patrick Westfall sacrificed animals?
Yes.
And what was the answer?
He said that they went hunting for deer and stuff.
Okay. Hunting would be different than sacrificing, I want to be clear.
Well, hunting is kind of like a sacrifice.
Okay. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Sorry.
'Cause you would use the blood in a ritual, like praising the gods. Like Odin loved tobacco, you would lay a cigarette in the flames with the incense. You would also drop some type of sacrifice in there, either your blood or an animal's blood.
Thank you. I don't have further questions.
Mr. McClelland.
Thank you, Judge. Ms. Holder, I may have missed this, but do you know the time period?
Well, when he started drinking and saying all the stuff, I didn't want to keep me and my children in that household, so.
That's fine. Do you know the years you were married?
2018. It only lasted a couple months.
Okay, so just in 2018?
I do believe so.
Okay, and during that time he practiced, at least in part, he practiced the same religion as you did to the old Nordic gods?
Yes.
And it sounds like, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but is it fair to say that he was conflicted on whether to practice the old Nordic god religion or Christianity?
Yes.
Okay.
He was, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
He was.
There other religions that he was thinking about practicing during that time?
If he was, he didn't share.
Okay. You didn't know about it?
Yes.
And so, but at least, or at a very minimum, he was carrying through.
Yes, in our bedroom.
Okay. And so when he would cut his hand, that would be to offer blood to the gods.
Yes.
When he did that to you, was that voluntary on your part?
I was watching him do it and he only did it once.
No, I meant, but when you said he also cut your hand, is that right?
Yes, sir.
And did he hold you down and cut your hand, or did you willingly participate in that to say, okay, I want to sacrifice my blood to the gods as well. Cut my hand, too?
No, sir.
Okay.
I was standing next to him, he grabbed my hand, it was very quickly, and he just did a small slice right here.
Okay. All right. You'd said that the religion you practice, the old Nordic gods, is that the religion that's very protective over children and no one in that religion would hurt children. Is that an accurate statement?
Yes.
Okay. And that's a religion that Brad Holder was practicing, at least in part, with you?
Yes.
Okay. These statements that Patrick Westphal allegedly made, did you hear any of them yourself?
No, sir.
And so you were getting those through Brad Holder?
Yes, sir.
Were you ever in the same location when Patrick Westphal made these statements?
Never met him.
You never met Patrick Westphal at all?
No, sir.
So you never heard him make any of these statements that Brad Holder was talking about?
No, sir, I did not.
Okay. All right. During the time you were married to Brad Holder, where did you live?
We lived first in a upstairs like one-bedroom apartment.
That was a bad question. Which town did you live in? Sorry.
Logansport, Indiana.
Logansport? Did you ever move outside of Logansport?
After we were married?
No, when you were with Brad, sorry. That was a bad question. Did you ever move outside of Logansport while you were with Brad and married to Brad?
No, sir.
Okay. During the time you lived with Brad, did you and Brad ever travel?
No, sir.
Did you ever travel to the Monon High Bridge?
No, sir.
Okay. Did you ever travel to Rushville?
No, sir.
Do you know anybody by the name of Elvis Fields?
No, sir.
What about Rod Abrams?
No, sir.
What about Johnny Messer?
No, sir.
Okay. Do you know, during the time you were together, was there ever an occasion that you knew that Brad Holder traveled to Delphi?
No, sir.
Did he ever travel to the Monon High Bridge?
Not that I know of.
Did he ever travel to Rushville?
Not that I know of.
Did any of those people that I mentioned ever come to your house?
No, sir.
Okay. And if Brad was practicing the same religion you were at that time, it would have been against your religion to hold any kind of sacrificial killing of a child?
Yes, sir.
To even hurt a child?
Yes, sir.
You said that Brad Holder owned knives. Do you own any knives?
Yes, sir.
Are knives a big part? I don't want to say big part. Are knives a part of your religion?
Yes.
And so is it common for somebody who's practicing or who believes in the old Nordic gods to have knives?
Yes, sir.
And when I talk about knives, I'm not talking about kitchen knives in a kitchen block. These are, I want to say ornate knives, but these are knives that I guess aren't the regular knives you would use in a kitchen. Is that fair in saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The runes you talked about that Brad Holder made, would you make your runes as well, or runes for you as well?
Yes, sir.
And is that part of your religion as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The fact that you carry knives and that you make runes and that you worship the old Nordic gods, does that mean that you do sacrificial killings?
No, sir.
Do you know anybody that you associate with that worships the old Nordic gods that participate in sacrificial human killing?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Does everybody that worships the same religion you do they have knives like you and Brad Holder had?
They might, but I'm not sure, sir.
Is it common?
We like knives, swords, hatchets, machetes.
What about runes? Is it common for someone who practices your religion to have runes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you know AW?
No, sir.
What about LG?
No, sir.
Were they ever at your house?
No.
Okay. Just a moment, Judge. Amber, did you know Brad in 2017?
No, sir.
When did you meet? Doesn't have to be exact day. Just was it the end of the 2017? Did you get Let's back up. I'm sorry. Let me withdraw THE question. You said you got married in 2018. Was it at the beginning of 2018?
Maybe.
How long did you know him before you got married?
Probably a couple months.
So safe to say if you met him, it may have been... Well, let me rephrase that, Judge. You met him a couple months before you were married. Did the two of you move in together right away?
No, sir.
And you didn't know him before? I guess prior... Well, let me back up, Judge. I'm sorry. These are bad questions. When you were with him, where did he work?
He said he worked at the landfill.
Okay. Did you have doubts about that?
No, but I had never been there or seen him working there, so I was taking him at his words.
But he was working?
He said yes.
Okay. I don't have any other questions, Judge.
Mr. Baldwin.
Brad Holder, did he talk about Patrick Westfall as a former friend or a current friend when you were married to him?
He said that he was a former.
And the reason that they were former friends is related to what?
Related to the argument they had next to the river.
Okay. Was that part of a ritual? Was the argument over a ritual that?
I'm not sure. He didn't go very well into detail.
Something about blood on a stone and...
Yes.
Okay. And all right. I have no other questions.
I don't have any other questions, Judge. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Miss Holder. You may step down.